Welcome to this news from the states. We'll bring you reports on key developments across Nigeria's 36 states. I'm Ibrahim Shita. Let's start off in Lagos State, where passengers and motorists accessing the Murtala Muhammed International Airport are raising concerns over long queues and heavy traffic gridlock at the airport tollgate following the full enforcement of federal government's cashless policy at the airport access gate. Senior reporter Ayomide Ajayigbe has more on this story.
Frustration, exhaustion, and long hours in traffic. That is the current reality for many passengers and road users trying to access the airport through the Murtala Muhammed International Airport gate. Many of those caught in the gridlock says they were either unaware of the policy or unprepared for its total enforcement.
Coming and going now, the same thing. Why? Why the government like to cause pain for each citizen all the time?
I just wake up one morning and say, I want to start collecting, what's it called, card, cashless payment. All this should be done by before now. This is traffic they are crossing on the road. You understand?
Cashless policy is okay, but they should just find a way. I don't understand. I don't know what they can do to just fix it up. I don't know.
An inconvenient, quite all right, but it's a welcome idea. At least it will curb corruption, but we're suffering it. We're suffering it.
The Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, FAAN, however, apologized to Nigerians but maintains that the cashless system has come to stay.
We want to empathize with our passengers and road users that in due time this would abate and traffic will be better again.
To ease the transition, FAAN says measures have been put in place to make access cards readily available and registration seamless, while advising passengers to start their journey to the airport minimum 3 hours before boarding time.
www.gocashless.fan.gov.ng. Now, what you need to do is just upload your name and your details and register. You get an OTP. With that OTP, you get to the gate and they give you the card immediately. That way, you can just pay. So sometimes you don't have to wait till you get there. You can do that online.
For now, patience remains the order of the day as stakeholders adjust to the new reality at Nigeria's busiest airport gateway.
This is the price Nigerians have to pay from moving from the manual system to digital. A lot of Nigerians have been in traffic for hours and they are complaining. But we are hoping that in the coming days, the situation will ease as more cash points have been provided by the agency. Ayomide Ajayigbe, TVC News, Lagos.
And Ayomide Ajayigbe joins me on news from the States. Ayomide, to begin with, what exactly changed in the enforcement of the cashless toll policy that triggered this sudden congestion?
All right. Thank you, Ibrahim. I don't say specifically that this is what changed, but I don't think anything changed. This is the picture. Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria have introduced a cashless policy as far back as August 2025. That was last year. And they made it clear that people should purchase cards so that they can access every part of the airport. Now, there is a list of them from Nigeria. All aware of that many to really take things serious until there is a kind of enforcement. Now, the circular from the federal government all agencies should not deal with cash, and that's a FAAN as well. So, the FAAN being a part of federal government agency decided that from the 1st of March, everyone, everywhere around the airport is going to be cashless operations. So, nothing really changed. It was just probably the time notice that they just.
Okay, Ayomide Ajayigbe, we're kind of struggling to hear you clearly, but let me quickly squeeze this in, if it's possible. We saw the many passengers that you interviewed, they told you that they were either unaware or unprepared. Does this suggest a gap in public communication, or was compliance simply low during the grace period? Quickly.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
Absolutely.
This is the picture. I spoke to some passengers and they said they are not aware I feel that they should have been given enough time. But like I said earlier, if you listen to me, this cashless thing started since August last year. So the only inadequacy from FAAN is that the cash points that they can obtain the cards are not readily available for them to have them. So some of them have to get to the airport area first before they can get the card.
Absolutely.
So now they have to contend with that time gap. But we are hoping that since cash points will be all over the place now, then this thing will be available.
Media Jigbe, thank you so much for the update. Now let's